so this is the 30th issue of Conan the Barbarian. I tried getting hold of this one as well. The store I go to had one cover apart from I think it was a more expensive cover. I swear it was more expensive. And that literally sold out as I was trying to buy it. So I had to go elsewhere to find this, and it took an extra week to get here. So a little bit behind on Conan, which is a shame. Um, on previous reviews of Conan stuff, Savage Sword 14, I think it was not long ago, I was saying that we've kind of seen the same story told over and over again, and it would be nice to do something new. This is something new. So last issue, which seems like ages ago, we learnt about this guy, which is the son of the Tooth, who was the killed his entire village, all this kind of stuff as well, and now he's basically trying to find his way to Conan. Um, and he explains that he's a tracker, and he finds the kind of these campsites, but he can also see Conan, and actually has been kind of following him, and he can actually kind of sense him and see what he's actually doing at that point in time. And he follows him completely. He goes through the desert, he goes through this, once he goes to horseback, he does that. He emulates him when he takes drinks and all this kind of stuff, and eventually tracks him down to this city. And he basically explains that um, the killer of Dulce Doom must be something amazing. He's expecting to see this kind of blessed person, or godling or whatever it is, and it turns out, oh, it's just a man and all this kind of stuff. And it turns out, so he keeps monitoring him. So Conan's got this disagreement with this guy in the inn, and knocks him unconscious, and then goes inside. And of course, this guy goes off and lurks around as well. And he's saying about he's got to assassinate him, but he doesn't want to kill him. It's got to be a good killing. He doesn't want anyone else to kill him. It's got to be a certain thing. He can't just kind of stab him or anything. There has to be some kind of thing. He's got to take his eye teeth as well out, which is why he can't do it with people around. So he's got to take his trophy, which is kind of a good reason why it's there and then. Anyway, so he spies around on Conan, and Conan is in the upstairs in the with the woman upstairs, and then the next day comes down again, and that guy that he beat up the day before has hired 3 um, mercenaries. And it's like, okay, you don't have to fight. No, nothing really to do with you. But if you do fight me, you're going to die. And they go, that's fine. So, of course, Conan kills all 3 of them. And the assassin is kind of like, become impressed with what Conan can actually achieve. Um, so he kills the 3 guys, and basically the guy that was hiring them kind of trying to speak for his life. It's like, oh, it's amazing how many cowards become holy men when they're about to lose their life. So yeah, he's had enough of that. He's not going to wait for that to be a problem and come back and bite him. He just kills the guy out flat. Turns out that the militia aren't there to arrest him. He's actually paying because they were all going to be troublemakers. So Conan goes back on the old booze again, and he's back in the inn. Anyway, the next day, Conan is out wandering, and this assassin actually realizes this is probably the time I can actually strike. And as he's about to strike, Conan's there waiting for him, and it's like, "What, you knew the whole time?" And Conan goes, "Yeah, of course I did. You stood out every time I saw you. I saw you in the crowd. I saw you in the reflection. I saw you waiting when I was sitting in the hallways and all this kind of stuff as well." And it's like, right, okay, so what are you here for? And so, well, you obviously you're obviously an assassin. And he explains about the teeth being trophies of everyone he's killed. So we obviously then you're here to you're here for looking for a bloodbath. Yeah, so that's it. That's it. They're going to fight. Um, yeah, I really like this one. Again, it's nice to see. I know we've had it a couple of times, but it was nice to see motivation of the bad guys. It's also nice to see that Conan doesn't fall into that kind of, it's a strange girl. The strange girl turns out to be not quite as nice as she thought she was. There's a bad guy. Conan kills the bad guy. Conan runs away, which seems to be the kind of the thing we've seen in a lot of the other stories. Um, so this one was really cool. So this is like a three issue story. So I'm hoping, again, we're not necessarily going to see this happen all the while, but it's just as a nice break. This is nice. So, and the crazy thing being is obviously, I think really they're going to have to start adapting more of the um, actual stories in the novels, because at the moment we're kind of playing around with this happens after this happens after this. And if people haven't read novels, like myself, um, we kind of just accept that. His timeline, in the comic books is just, it's so up and down that you kind of just have to guess where it kind of sits in. So it would be nice to kind of fill in those blanks and go, okay, this is the story of whatever. Which is kind of, I think, obviously what they did with the old Savage Sword and back in the day when Marvel had it. So that'd be cool. But yeah, as an issue itself, yeah, really did enjoy this one. So after kind of a slightly issue of trying to get massively excited about Savage Sword 14, going to Conan 30 was really, really cool. So there you go. Anyway, I think that's enough rambling for now. So thanks for listening, and hopefully I will see you on another video very, very soon. Bye bye.